Now, example 1. So, a rectangular, a what? A rectangular block of dimensions that is that is 20 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 5 centimeter as a what? As a mass of what? As a mass of 500 grams. Calculate 1. The greatest pressure. 2. The what? Least pressure. Now, let's solve this problem. Please take note of this question. The rectangular block of dimension 20 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 5 centimeter has the mass of what? 500 grams. Calculate the greatest pressure. Please let's solve number 1. Number 1. Greatest pressure is said to have what? Maximum pressure. Is said to have what?
Maximum pressure.
So now, what is the formula for greatest pressure? Greatest pressure is what? P mass equal to what? P mass equal to what? Force over what? Over minimum area. Please take notes. What is maximum pressure? Maximum or greatest pressure is given as what? Force over what? Area. What kind of area? Minimum area. Please take notes. For us to get maximum pressure, the area must be what? Minimum or the least. The area must be what?
Minimum.
Now, in this case, in this what?
In this case,
Let's write out our parameter. We are given mass. What is mass? 500 grams. And you know in physics, gram is not the standard unit. We convert this gram to what? Kilogram. By dividing it by what? 1000. So this n becomes 500 divided by 1000. And that becomes what? 0.5 kilogram. Therefore, let's get our minimum area. Let's get our what? Please take notes. We are having 3 sides: 10, 5, and 20. Want to get area? Please take note now. Not just any area. Pick 2 lengths that will give us the smallest area. That will give us the what? In the smallest area that can give us the what? Maximum pressure. Now let's check from this case now. This is 20. 20 times 10 will give us what? 200. Is 200 the what? Least area? Let's check now. 20 times 5 is what? 100. I mean, is 100 the what? Is 100 the highest? Is it the least area? So 100 is not the what? It's not the least area. I mean, let's not check now. 10 times 5 is what? So 50 is what? Least area. Exactly now.
Yes.
Now in this case now, in that case, we're going to pick what? 10 centimeter times 5 centimeter. So minimum area is what now? 50 centimeter square. Please take notes. If you use 50 centimeter in this case now, you score 0. You score what? 0. Why? Because centimeter is not the what standard unit for what? Area. What is standard unit for area is what? Meter. So please, most of you don't know how to calculate centimeter square to meter square. Now I know the problem of students. When we want to calculate what or convert centimeter square to meter square, you what? Now this area, minimum area. Now take it now. To convert centimeter square to meter square, don't stress yourself. Don't what? Just divide the number by what? That is 10,000. Divide by what? Divide by what? 10,000. So just pick these 50s. Divided by what? 10,000. So in this case now, this 0 comes to what? This 0. So the minimum area will be equal to what now? That is what? 5 divided by 1, what is the answer? 0.005. Abi, that is 1, 2, 3. Abi, that is meter square. Is that clear now?
Yes.
Is that clear? Yes. So now this is what now? Minimum area. This is what?
Minimum area.
Now in this case now, let's calculate our maximum pressure. So the maximum pressure or the greatest pressure is given as force over minimum area. So maximum pressure equal to what? Now take us now. That force, let's possibly solve now. What is force? Okay, that force is then as what? mg. What is then as what? So therefore force equal to what's our mass? 0.5 times mg is what? 10. So our force equal to what? 5 Newton. Now force equal to what?
5 Newton.
So now go to our formula that P max equal to F over A minimum. So P max equal to what is our force now? Our force equal to what? 5 divided by what is our A minimum? Equal to what? 0.005. Now that is why I said that whenever you are studying calculation, you don't need calculator. You don't need what? You don't need what? Now you can solve this without using calculator. How? Just pick this 5 and this 5. Now P max is equal to what? 5 divided by 5 is what? 5 divided by 5 is what?
1.
So you write your 1. So how many times are we writing here? 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3. So pressure is measured in what? Newton per meter square. So you have what now? 1,000 Newton. Please take note now. For here now, when the force is 5 Newton Abi, and the area is minimum Abi, this is our pressure Abi. Let's calculate number 2 and check now. Now 2 is calculate what? The least pressure. Now 2 calculate the what?
Least pressure.
So let's test what I've said earlier. Now to get this pressure, which what minimum pressure is obtained, and what the formula is called what? F over what? Over what? A mass. For pressure to be minimum, the area must be what? Must be maximum, or we have a large surface area. For pressure to be what? Minimum or the least. Now in this case now, P minimum, because what is our force here? Our force was what? 5. Now, please, let us look at our area. Let us look at our what?
Area.
To get maximum area, which of these will give us maximum area now? That is 20 times what? 10, Abi. So therefore, A mass will be equal to what? Let us solve this one. A mass is what now? 20 centimeters times 10 centimeters. So A mass is equal to what? That is 200 centimeters square. Don't forget, you have to convert the centimeter square to what? Meter square. How do you convert centimeter square to meter square? Divided by 10,000. Divided by what? 10,000. So the A mass equal to what? 200 divided by 10,000. So this is 0 comes 0, 0 comes 0. So A mass equal to what? 2 over 100 and equal to what? 0.02 meter square. Is that now? Therefore, this area is what? Is greater than this area B. I think that for you to get or obtain minimum area, surface area must be what? Large or what? Greatest. Abi? Then that is now, let's calculate our P minimum. P minimum is equal to what? What is our F in this case now? That is 5 over. What is our A maximum? A maximum is equal to what? 0.02. Is that now? I tell you that you don't need a calculator. You don't need what? Just pick 5 and this 2. 5 and this 2. 5 divided by 2 equals 2.5. Is that now? Is that now? So equals to 2.5. Now, this 0 now means 10 Abi. Just apply the sense that 2.5 times 10. This 1 0 means 10 Abi. Just take that straight. 2.5 times 10 gives us what? 20. 5. This one is actually the of what? 250 Newton per. That is 250 Newton per meter square. Now let's observe what I've told you that now. Check from where area is being more. What do you have there? 1000 Newton per meter square. Where the area is what? 0.02. What is the pressure? 250. Please note now, when the area is minimum, what do you obtain? Maximum pressure. And when the area is large, what is the pressure? Is minimum. And this pressure is smaller than this one. Why? Because in this case, the area is smaller. The area is what? Compared to this one. The area is what? Large here. That is why we are having minimum. That is the pressure 250. Pressure is what? 1000. Why? Why is pressure changing? Pressure changing to what? Surface area. Now, pressure depends on what? Surface area. Everybody, pressure depends on what?
Surface area.
So, take a look at that. So, the smaller the area, the more the pressure. The smaller the what?
Area, the more the pressure.
The smaller the what?
Area.
The more the what? And the more the area, the smaller the pressure. Exactly. Now, take a look at that everywhere now. The smaller the area, the more the pressure. And the more the area, the smaller the. Any question? So you write this.